Welcome to the beginning of a fundamental transition in our industry. For decades, real estate relied on historical spreadsheets and human intuition, but that is no longer enough to navigate today's volatile markets. We are moving beyond static record-keeping and predictive modeling into the era of agentic automation. These aren't just tools. They are proactive partners designed to understand business objectives, whether that's identifying risk in a lease or optimizing a building's energy load, and execute toward those outcomes autonomously. By 2030, this shift is projected to unlock $34 billion in efficiency gains for the sector. Today, we'll explore how these AI ecosystems are reshaping property valuation, streamlining heavy data workflows, and delivering a massive, measurable ROI. Let's dive into the revolution. To understand where we're going, we have to look at the roadmap of this transition. We've moved past the era where software just sits there holding your data. We are entering a phase where AI acts as a proactive partner, handling the heavy lifting so we can focus on what humans do best: high-level synthesis, empathy, and strategic intent. Our journey today follows 4 critical phases. Phase 1, macro trends. We'll map out the massive $34 billion shift in operating efficiencies projected for the industry. Phase 2, core use cases. We'll explore how agentic automation is fundamentally transforming lead generation, commercial real estate, and property management. Phase 3, measuring ROI. We're moving beyond cool tech to hard metrics, looking at real-world impacts on cost reduction and conversion rates. Phase 4, the implementation playbook. Finally, I'll give you a 4-step framework for deployment while navigating the essential landscape of data security. By delegating routine processing to AI, we aren't just working faster. We're clearing the deck for more meaningful, value-driven work. When we talk about the AI revolution, we aren't just discussing incremental changes, we're talking about a massive economic shift. Morgan Stanley research projects that by 2030, innovations in AI will lead to $34 billion in efficiency gains across the real estate industry. Why is this number so high? It's because the potential for automation is vast. 0.37% of all real estate tasks are currently automatable. For those in brokers and services, the impact is even more dramatic, with a possible 34% increase in operating cash flow as generative AI tools are adopted at scale. The industry is already moving. According to KPMG, 59% of real estate firms have already adopted generative AI in some capacity. Most tellingly, 100% of surveyed firms now view this technology as absolutely critical to their competitive advantage and future market share. We are no longer in a wait-and-see phase. The leaders of 2030 are building their AI foundations right now. In the 2026 market, speed isn't just a convenience. It's a massive competitive advantage. Let's look at the stark contrast between human and AI capabilities. The current agent reality is a response gap of over 15 hours on average. When you consider that 62% of lead inquiries hit outside normal 9-to-5 business hours, that delay is inevitable without automation. But the cost is high. Every missed lead represents an average of $7.500 in potential commission. Now, look at the AI reality. An agentic assistant responds in under 30 seconds, 24/7. It captures the lead the moment interest is at its peak, whether that's at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. The knockout stat is this: 78% of buyers will go with the very first agent who responds to them. In a race where the first responder wins nearly 8 out of 10 times, you cannot afford to wait 15 hours. AI ensures you are always first to the finish line. Capturing a lead is only half the battle. Knowing which ones to prioritize is where the real value lies. Our system revolutionizes this through an automated BANT framework: budget, authority, need, and timeline, delivered via a friendly, multi-channel chat experience. The process follows a structured 4-step flow. Step 1. Budget. We move beyond asking for exact numbers, instead identifying comfortable price bands to maintain engagement. Step 2. Authority and fit. The system clarifies exactly what the prospect is looking for, whether it's a high-rise condo, a residential villa, or a commercial plot. Step 3. Need. We uncover the why behind the search, identifying if it's for personal end use or an investment, along with specific location preferences. Step 4. Timeline. Finally, we gauge urgency. categorizing leads based on whether they need to close in 30 days or 6 months. Behind the scenes, the AI isn't just chatting, it's scoring. By assigning points to these criteria, the system creates a transparent 0 to 100 lead score. Hot leads, scoring 70 or above, trigger immediate action, from an instant handoff to a human specialist to automatically booking a site visit on your calendar. It's triage at scale, ensuring your team's energy is always focused on the most promising opportunities. If you're still managing properties like it's 2020, you're likely drowning in maintenance requests and endless paperwork. The reality is that we've entered a massive transformation where 75% of property management tasks are now automatable. By integrating AI, we're seeing a 40% reduction in overall administrative tasks. This isn't just about filling forms. It's about high-value automation AI-driven tenant screening. Magic Door's Genie A. I can now run comprehensive background and credit checks, automatically scoring applications from 1 to 100, automated rent collection. Beyond just processing payments, the AI handles the entire communication thread, automatically charging late fees and sending reminders via text. Predictive maintenance. This is perhaps the most exciting shift. Currently, 44% of all maintenance issues are resolved entirely or partially by AI. The system uses custom runbooks to text tenants' troubleshooting steps, and if a repair is truly needed, it coordinates directly with vendors to schedule the fix, often without the property manager ever having to get involved. This level of automation doesn't just save time, it transforms your property portfolio into an efficient, self-sustaining ecosystem. While client-facing tools often get the spotlight, the true engine of ROI in commercial real estate is the back office. We are moving from manual, error-prone workflows to a high-precision, automated environment. Lease abstraction, generative AI, is fundamentally changing the data trap of unstructured contracts. Systems can now scan thousands of complex leases in minutes, transforming dense legal boilerplate into structured, searchable data. This allows teams to instantly flag critical risk factors, co-tenancy requirements, or insurance covenants that a human might miss. Tax billing and reporting. By integrating data from ERPs and property management solutions, RPA bots can automatically calculate property tax bills and submit filings directly to tax authority portals. This reduces manual hours by up to 85% and ensures 99% accuracy in your financial records. Bank reconciliation. Bots now extract bank statements and match real estate transactions against ledgers in real time. They act as a vigilant watchdog, instantly flagging discrepancies like duplicate rental payments or fraudulent patterns. Real-time volatility synthesis. Perhaps most importantly, AI allows us to move beyond quarterly reports. By synthesizing foot traffic, local economic shifts, and market sentiment, investment teams can identify alpha, those lucrative, undervalued opportunities, before they even hit the broader market. Precision and fairness are the cornerstones of property tax and investment. By moving away from static spreadsheets and embracing machine learning, we are achieving a level of accuracy previously thought impossible. The process follows a sophisticated funnel. Inputs. We start by feeding the system a massive range of disparate data, everything from land records and mortgage rates to local economic indicators and real-time IoT sensor metrics. Ensemble modeling. This is the engine of the process. We use ensemble modeling to combine multiple machine learning algorithms. By leveraging diverse datasets, we can mitigate individual model biases and refine our estimates with extreme precision. Outputs. The result is a highly equitable property appraisal that improves public trust and ensures fair taxation. Furthermore, these tools enable automated net asset value, or NAV, estimations. By instantly reconciling transactions in market data feeds, firms can show investors the current market value and risks associated with their entire portfolio in real time. We aren't just guessing the value, we are engineering it. We are now seeing AI move from the back office into the very physical footprint of our buildings. This transformation occurs in two key areas: how we design spaces and how tenants live within them. Generative design. We've moved past manual drafting into generative architecture. Developers now use software to run thousands of floor plan iterations within a single footprint. The goal is precision, maximizing natural light, improving airflow, and increasing the rentable area. This engineering-first approach reduces project timelines and significantly boosts the long-term yield of the development. The tenant experience. Once the building is occupied, custom AI takes over as an autonomous concierge. In 2026, tenants expect seamless digital interaction for routine needs, like guest parking or amenity bookings, around the clock, but it goes deeper than convenience. The system performs continuous sentiment analysis on tenant feedback and support tickets. By identifying dissatisfaction early, building managers can intervene before it leads to a non-renewal. In a competitive market, using AI to proactively enhance the tenant experience is a powerful differentiator for acquisition and long-term retention. At the end of the day, innovation must be backed by results. The data from 2026 shows that AI is no longer a speculative investment. It is delivering verifiable bottom-line ROI across the industry. 0.3x conversion rates. By moving away from static web forms to interactive, instant AI engagement, firms are seeing up to 3 times higher sales conversion rates, 0.35% reduction in CPQL. This is a game changer for marketing budgets. By feeding high-quality conversion signals back into ad platforms like Meta and Google, firms are reducing their cost per qualified lead by 35%. Essentially, your ads get smarter and cheaper over time. 0.56%. Focus on employee satisfaction. ROI isn't just about cash flow, it's about talent. 56% of real estate firms now measure AI success through improved employee satisfaction. When AI handles the drudge work, your team can focus on the rewarding relationship-based work they were actually hired to do. 0.51% direct profitability gains. Finally, more than half of the industry is seeing a direct, measurable lift in overall profitability. Whether it's through labor cost savings or enhanced revenue opportunities, the financial impact is clear. Those who automate are outperforming those who wait. As we scale, we must address the critical roadblocks of security and compliance. In 2026, the greatest risk isn't just external hackers, it's the shadow AI created by helpful employees. High risk, public AI tools. A staggering 92% of real estate leaders fear employees inputting sensitive financial data into public LLMs, and they have reason to be. 19% admit to already doing so. When data enters a public tool, you lose control over its retention and secondary usage. Regulatory hurdles. We are navigating a complex global landscape. In India, the DPDP rules notified in late 2025 now mandate strict consent frameworks and 72-hour breach reporting. Simultaneously, WhatsApp's 2026 AI policies now restrict general-purpose, talk-about-anything, bots, effectively mandating that business assistants remain task-specific and service-oriented. The recommended solution: hybrid architectures. To stay safe, we recommend a hybrid approach. Use deterministic rules for lead qualification and sensitive data handling, combined with private, in-house AI for secure Q&A and data synthesis. This ensures your proprietary data stays within your walls while still delivering the speed your customers expect. Any technological leap is only as successful as the people behind it. While there is often a natural fear that automation leads to job displacement, the reality of 2026 tells a much more positive story for the real estate workforce. The reality of burnout. 87% of business leaders believe that AI will actually reduce employee stress and burnout by handling the drudge work. Currently, over half of employees using AI report saving up to 5 hours of work every week. More importantly, 68% of those individuals are redeploying that saved time toward high-value strategic tasks and brainstorming, the kind of work humans find most rewarding. The training gap. Despite these benefits, a significant hurdle remains. Only 41% of firms currently provide mandatory generative AI skills training. To bridge this gap, organizations must rethink their development programs to move beyond writer's block and into data-driven decision-making. The strategy, our path forward, is built on human-in-the-loop, HITL safety nets. We aren't replacing the agent, we are augmenting them. By shifting staff from mundane data entry to high-value strategic relationship building and complex negotiations, we are ensuring that technology handles the volume while our people provide the value. So how do we make this transition a reality? Success isn't about automating everything at once. It's about a disciplined, 4-step playbook for deployment. Step 1. Identify and prioritize. Start small. We begin by analyzing historical data to find the repetitive, high-volume bottlenecks, like manual lead entry, where automation can provide the most immediate impact without disrupting core operations. Step 2. Choose the right stack. The goal is to select user-friendly CRM and RPA tools that support natural language and low-code building. This ensures your team can adopt these bots with minimal technical friction and lower training costs. Step 3. Integrate and build. Once the stack is set, we connect external tools and train the AI specifically on your proprietary assets, the project brochures, FAQs, and listings that give your bot its unique, expert voice. Step 4. Monitor and refine. This is a living system. We must continually review task completion rates and adjust lead scoring rules quarterly to ensure the technology stays aligned with your evolving business goals. By following this playbook, you reduce upfront costs and risks while building a scalable foundation for long-term growth. As we wrap up, it's important to see where we stand on the staircase of innovation. We've moved through predictive AI, forecasting maintenance and market trends, and generative AI, which gave us the power to create lease abstractions and floor plan iterations in seconds. Now we are reaching the top step, Agentic AI. This is the leap into executing complex, multi-step workflows autonomously, from initial lead engagement to final site visit scheduling. But if there is one thing you take away from today, let it be this. AI does not replace agents, it augments them. In real estate, location will always matter. But in this new decade, the winners will be defined by their speed and their intelligence. The future isn't coming. It's already here. It's time to decide if you're going to be the one responding in 15 hours or the one closing the deal in 30 seconds. Thank you.